What is up, my friends? Welcome to Flippin' Bats down here live on the field from Truist Park in Atlanta, where the All-Star Game just wrapped up. One of the greatest All-Star games of all time. It ended in a home run derby swing-off to win the All-Star Game because it was tied after 9 innings. We're going to talk about the All-Star Game. We're going to talk about the home run derby, really the entire week that I have had here, which has been one of the most special weeks that I could have possibly imagined. So here tonight, All-Star Game just wrapped up. As I mentioned, tied after 9 innings, and the question was kind of for everyone, well, are they going to extras? What happens? Well, there's a new rule. If the game is tied after 9 innings, this started just last year. So in the second year this is a rule, the game is tied after 9 innings, and it went to a home run derby swing-off to win the All-Star Game. And we got a bunch of guys to come back out. Pete Alonso on the National League side, Kyle Schwarber on the National League side. We had Brent Rooker, we had Randy Arozarena, Jonathan Aranda. It was honestly awesome to watch. The game was one of the coolest experiences. Was here in the crowd to see the Hank Aaron tribute. And do yourself a favor, if you have not yet seen the Hank Aaron tribute that happened after the 6th inning of the ball game, it's one of the coolest things I've ever seen. It was so special to see that. The clip is everywhere, but you should honestly look it up. Really cool. There were fireworks, there was animation on the field, the scoreboard. They shot a firework. It almost seemed like a rocket from home plate, the exact direction that Hank Aaron hit number 715. Truly an incredible experience there. 6-0 ball game, and the American League came all the way back. If they won the game, it would have been the largest comeback in All-Star Game history. They tied it. It goes to the swing-off. The National League ends up winning, in large part thanks to Kyle Schwarber, who hit 3 home runs there in 3 swings. 3 guys on each side, they all had 3 swings. Kyle Schwarber hit a homer in every single swing. National League ends up winning the All-Star Game here tonight. Red Carpet was earlier today as well, was out there talking to a million different players. Yoshinobu Yamamoto was one of those guys, and got to catch up with him and just ask how important it is, or how awesome it is for him to have all those All-Star Game experiences in the MPB, but over here, his first Major League Baseball All-Star experience. Let's hear it from him now. It's your first All-Star Game. A lot of All-Star games in the MPB in Japan. Now you're here, your first All-Star Game. How special is this experience for you?
日本でもオールスターたくさん出られてますけど、うちで初めてのオールスターでどうですか？
やっぱすごい盛り上がりで、びっくりしました。
It's a great vibe, excitement, because it kind of surprised me.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Really cool stuff from Yamamoto. Obviously, we didn't get to see him pitch in the game tonight, but he's still an all-star. He looked fantastic. A bunch of the guys looked fantastic, but it's just been an awesome day here in Atlanta at the All-Star Game. The crowd was incredible. This truly was one of the greatest All-Star games of all time. Obviously, the large comeback. We had the Pete Alonso homer. We had the Hank Aaron tribute. Shout out to the guy that sang God Bless America and had to deal with the adversity of the mic not being on at the beginning. That was incredible. Then the comeback, and then the swing-off, the home run derby to win it. Could not say enough about this All-Star Game experience here in Atlanta. Truly incredibly special. You go back to yesterday, the home run derby. You had Cal Raleigh ends up winning it. A really cool experience there. Was pumped for Cal. Friend of the pod, guy that's come on. He's leading Major League Baseball with 38 home runs this year. Immediately after he won the home run derby, I got to catch up with him and just talk to him about winning the home run derby here in Atlanta. Let's check that out now. You just won the home run derby. We all saw the viral video of you a week ago growing up, pretending that you won the home run derby in the backyard. Now you just actually did it. What are you feeling right now?
I don't even know. I'm on cloud 9, just can't even really believe it, I can't believe that I did it. And I got to be here and I got to win it. I mean, it's just, I'm speechless. There's so many great guys, and it's just, speechless.
Dude, you got to do it with your dad. Your dad was your BP pitcher. How special is that for you two?
It was awesome. I mean, he was great, and I never had any doubt in him ever. And what a moment! Just to be in it with your dad is amazing.
Just a really cool experience for him to be able to do that with his dad down on the field. I can't imagine. I just think of what it would have been like for myself to grow up, have my dad throwing me BP, and then at the All-Star game, your first home run derby, you have your dad throwing to you, and you win the All-Star, the home run derby at the All-Star game. It was just really cool to see. I was down here on the field for that, was able to catch the moment that Cal and his dad embraced after they won. Got to take in the rest of the home run derby from down here. So really just a special day at the home run derby for sure. Man, dude was hitting absolute bomb. Really fun stadium, by the way. Can we talk about the stadium? You always want a fun stadium to have the home run derby in. It's like milestones to hit. We have the chop house in right field, which obviously is really special, and you can see balls hit over the chop house. In left field, there's a bunch of different things you can hit, so that was really cool to see. That was really cool to see him, just to see the bombs. Matt Olson tried to put on a show here to come back in the home run derby, came up a little bit short. Ultimately, Cal Raleigh ended up winning it. Really excited for him. This whole week, I can't say enough about this week. Being here in Atlanta, it's been so much fun running all around. And if you didn't know, this is my first All-Star game experience with Major League Baseball, and to do that and to get everything that we did was truly incredible. I'm directly next to right now an entire marching band, so if they decide to start playing, we're in trouble. But for now, they're not. We'll see what happens. The day before the Derby, we had the Futures game. One thing I was really excited about from the Futures game was catching up with Max Clark of the Detroit Tigers. He's a top prospect. He's a young phenom in the organization and the system, up and coming. He's a stud. He's got a great social media presence. We're dodging bullets out here right now. Great social media presence, and Max Clark was able to talk to him for a little while before the game just about his fandom of the Detroit Tigers, what it means to be a Tiger, what it means to root, who his favorite Detroit Tigers are. It was really just cool to talk to Max Clark before the Futures game and just hear everything he had to say. So let's toss to that now. All right, I am here with Max Clark. Max, one thing I have to say from following you on social media, it's refreshing, and it seems like you're genuinely a fan of the Detroit Tigers. And coming up through the minor leagues, I can tell you it's not often the case. Like, it genuinely seems like you're a massive fan of the Tigers. Is that true?
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, it's a fun team to watch. Obviously, the run last year was exciting. We saw that on Twitter, me getting involved. Like, it was a blast, man. And those are guys that I've seen now, played with in big league camp a little bit. Like, those are my guys. It's incredible to see.
Who is, if you had to pick your favorite Tiger, who's your Tiger? Who's Max Clark's Tiger right now?
I think I'd have to go three-way tie, unfortunately, because of three different reasons. So Dingler, we share the same agent. 4 years ago today, he was at the Future game, and I was in high school, and I met him. And then we ended up playing on the Tigers together, obviously, getting drafted. So it was sick. Riley Green, because he was the first guy who came to me after when I was in big league camp. Airmail to throw to him. He calmed me down, brought me back to earth, and realized that it's still the same game I played. And then obviously Scoop, like that speaks for itself. The chain, that whole ordeal, like it's special, man. He's a special player, special guy, so it's fun to be around.
Have you, lefty, ever faced Tarek Skubal?
Yeah, I faced him twice. So I faced him right out of draft when my first spring training. So this would have been 2024 spring. Okay. 3 pitches, back to the dugout, didn't swing once. Slider, heater up, no chance. And then I faced him once this year, first pitch slider.
First pitch slider. He went first pitch slider?
I'm going to say it was a single. So, I mean, he can quote me on it. It may have been a broken bat bleeder, but I made contact, so I'll take it.
I love that. And obviously, Tigers fans are excited for your arrival to the big leagues. I'm excited for your arrival. You are as well. But what could you tell Tigers fans that maybe don't know a ton about your game? What can Tigers fans expect from you as a baseball player?
I think the biggest thing to expect is just the passion for the game. Playing like I have nothing to lose. Playing like I am only going to get to play that last game that day. I play every game like it's my last, never take anything for granted, and just want to go out there and compete each and every day.
Love that. Appreciate it, man.
Of course, thank you.
Futures game ended up being awesome. Everything we got that day from the Futures game. We had the draft as well right around there. The draft was a really fun experience to be able to be at and to see the 1-1 overall pick go. I know we did an entire mock draft a little while ago. A lot of people came out with mock drafts. They did not go correctly. The draft ended up being wild. Cade Anderson did not go number 1 as everyone expected. Eli Willits, the high school shortstop, ended up going 1-1. I believe the only top 10 pick I got is that Ethan Holiday, absolute stud, a guy that I believe could end up being the best overall player from the draft, did end up going number 4 to the Colorado Rockies. It was really cool being at the draft here at the Roxy Theater. So that was Sunday, was there for that. And then the first day I got in, come in from out of town, immediately hit the ground running. So I got in on Friday because of the Swingman Classic, the HBCU Swingman Classic, which is put on by Ken Griffey Jr. and landed, went immediately to the hotel, and immediately find out that Ken Griffey Jr. interview is in like an hour. So I changed, I rushed, I got to the field and was able to talk to Ken Griffey Jr. about his event, the HBCU Classic, and exactly what his goals are with it, why he started it, what it is about those players that enticed him to bring them here and put them on this big stage, the first game at All-Star Game Week, and let them showcase their skills. It was a really cool event to be at, but obviously the coolest thing of all was talking to Ken Griffey Jr., the man himself, about the event itself. So let's listen to that now. All right, we are here at the HBCU Swingman Classic with the man himself, Ken Griffey Jr. Ken, what was the initial motivation behind this? How'd you get started with this?
Well, I mean, I'm fortunate enough, that I could have gone anywhere. Dad financially had the means to do that. Some of these kids, not every kid has a chance to, and to give opportunity to a kid to be seen, it means everything to them and to us. I mean, when you get a chance to have an opportunity, it could change the way your outlook on life is, and having a chance to do it, the first game of All-Star break is important.
How special is it being here in Atlanta this year?
It's good. I mean, it's the third year for this, but this is the melting pot of HBCUs. I mean, everybody comes from everywhere, and if you ain't got the band and everything else, you ain't no good. So it's going to be real interesting today with all these guys. I've got friends who've been calling me, talking about, I'm here, I'm this, and I'm that. I said, hey, don't start nothing because I ain't bailing none of y'all out.
Tell us what we can expect from these guys, from these players. What can we expect tonight?
A lot of speed, a lot of excitement. I mean, a lot of these kids can flat out fly and got pretty good ball-to-bat skills. And, it's going to be one of those things where if they can get on base, you're going to see like that old school, 5-6 stolen base game, that, instead of the one maybe, but you're stepping on a field that you've never been on, and it's a little deeper than, so I don't anticipate, too many home runs, but I expect a lot of balls hitting the gap and watch people go.
What's the process for finding these players? Are you involved in the process?
Yeah, I get to sit in the meetings. I mean, we got guys that actually go around and look at these guys. It's a real scouting deal. We rely on the scouts, a couple coaches to get these kids here. I mean, it's not just looking at somebody's stats and going, okay. Yeah. It's a lot of once a week, twice a week phone calls and checklists that we do up until these guys get selected.
Yeah. So what's your goal? What is your overall goal with this Swingman Classic here?
Well, just to get more kids involved in baseball. I mean, that's the kid. You look at it, a lot of black ball players have not played the game because there's other sports, and trying to get them involved in early age and having the ticket prices be what they are here, and you can come watch a game, and maybe a couple hundred kids out of this stadium would start playing baseball, and maybe in 20 years they'll be out here, and 25 years they'll be in the big leagues.
From my perspective, baseball scouting has become so data-driven and analytics, and you've kind of lost that eye test to a degree. What the numbers tell me on a piece of paper tells me everything about a player. But I still think the eye test is important, and these players don't necessarily have the eye test that you might at a big SEC or ACC school. And it feels, Ken, like you're giving these players the ultimate eye test on the biggest stage they've ever played on.
Yeah, I mean, the problem is what you said. The scouts don't go into certain community. You look at Nick Saban, Dabo Sweeney, all these coaches, they go into these neighborhoods and pick these kids out for football, even have dinner with them. They don't do that in baseball, and we're missing out on some of the, some great athletes that could come through. I mean, even putting in McCutcheon, if it wasn't for a coach saying, hey, you could stay with me, he would have probably played football. And now we wouldn't have a guy that who's having a Hall of Fame career. He'd be in a different sport. Yeah. So we need guys to go in there and watch these kids and bring them out because it is important. I mean, my dad is the same situation. I mean, a small town in Denora, Pennsylvania. Yeah. Even though that, Stan Musial's from there, everything is football. Yeah. And he got a chance to play baseball, and look what happened, and then I came behind him.
That's awesome, man. This is year 3 of the Swingman Classic. First 2 years in the books. We have any drafted players from the Swingman Classic yet?
Yeah, we've got like 4 or 5.
That's awesome.
So I think we're going to have like 3 this year, And we had, the other thing is that some of these kids have transferred to Division I schools after this.
Awesome. That's awesome. Well, Ken, I really appreciate your time. Let's have ourselves an awesome night.
Thank you.
I mean, how cool is that? To get to the All-Star game and immediately hit the ground running with a Ken Griffey Jr. interview, absolutely incredible. Just an incredible week here at the All-Star game in Atlanta. I can't say enough words. I know I've said it a couple times. This is one of the greatest All-Star games of all time, hands down. The drama, the emotion with the Hank Aaron tribute, everything that went into it, the comeback, the home run derby, just such a special week to be here and to get everything. If you missed anything, if you didn't see a single thing on social media that I did all week, your apps must have gotten deleted. I posted a million things. I know you guys have seen them. I hope you guys enjoyed everything from the fun questions with the players to the interviews with Ken Griffey Jr. and Cal Raleigh the second after he won the home run derby, and the being able to talk to those guys up close and personal. I say this all the time. My goal when I come to these events is to make every single one of you feel like you're here with me and right along with me. From the content I get to the shows that we're able to get, everything. And I hope everybody enjoyed everything this week. It has been absolutely incredible. Thank you all to everybody that watches and listens and takes in the content. I appreciate it. Thank you all to every one of you listening right now, to my guys Ben and Jordan that I've been with all week long that have allowed me to get this content and been there and shooting it and editing everything. Can't thank them enough. So what a week. What a week here in Atlanta. I'm back off to LA tomorrow morning. That does it here from Truist Park in Atlanta. Thank you all. Make sure you like, subscribe wherever you listen to your podcast, Apple, Spotify. Check out our YouTube channel, @FlippinBatsPod. Love hopping in the comments and talking back to you guys. Like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check us out on all social media, @FlippinBatsPod everywhere. These trips mean the world, honestly. To get to do this and bring it all to you means the absolute world. So thank you all for watching and listening. Thank you to Ken Griffey Jr. and Max Clark and Cal Raleigh for joining the show. Yoshinobu Yamamoto for joining the show. What a week. That does it here from Truist Park in Atlanta at the 2025 All-Star Game. One of the greatest in the history of baseball. Until next time, my friends, remember, find your bat and flip it. Peace.